At the end of the previous video, we had a folder full of files which constitute our exported game. We changed the name of the only HTML file in the folder to index.html. And remember, we're doing that because it's something we need to do to export to itch.io. Itch.io expects another thing as well. It expects a zipped file. So I need to compress my export file as the first step. So I'll do that and wait a few minutes. Okay, it took me a few minutes, but here I have my my export.zip folder. So I'm good to go and publish my game to itch.io. So fire up a browser, and I've already got an account in itch.io, but get yourself an account if you haven't got one. So when you are in your itch.io page, you need to click on Dashboard. And then if you look down here, I've already got my asset pack downloaded, you'll notice. You click on Create New Project. So click on that. Once a title, I'm going to call mine Robot Miner. You can upload a cover image if you want. So your game art files would be a good source for that. You could just upload a PNG, something from the sprite sheet, maybe a little picture of the robot, something like that. And also a really good idea is to add screenshots. Okay, I'm going to skip both of those things for now just to save time. It says, what are you uploading? Look at all the things you can upload. I'm uploading a game, so I'm going to leave that as it is. Kind of project. Our project is an HTML project, so we change that. Release status, we can say, we don't have to say anything for that, but I'm going to say prototype because, or I could say on development. Yeah, if you're developing a game and you want people to give feedback on it, in development is a good thing. So I'm going to say in development. Right. Now we need to upload our game. So we go upload files. And we find in our file system, mine has already come up, our zipped export file. And we click open. And we wait for it to upload. Once it's uploaded, that's what we get. And we need to set this file will be played in the browser. Okay, there's another few settings we need to attend to. So if we go to viewport dimensions, remember our viewport dimension is 640 by 480. So I need to change that. And then we come down to frame options. We need to click automatically start on page load. And we need to click shared array buffer support. It warns you about this, but we need to click it. If we don't, we're going to get cause errors and our game won't run. Down here, you can add details of your game. So it's always good to add a description. But feel free to write your description on there. I think we are done. Yeah, we need to, you'll notice our game is in draft format at the moment. We need to save our page before we can change it to public. So I'm going to click save and view page. So it'll take a minute or two. And here we go. So wait for it to download. And now we run the game. And there we go. Just turn the sound down for a sec. And we click play Robot Miner. And we can play our game. Look at that. Job done. Now we have our published game. We need to go back into our creator dashboard. So just go back into itch.io and click dashboard. And you'll notice that our game has been deployed here, but it's in draft format. So we need to go into edit. Be a super good idea to upload a cover image, but I'm sure you know how to do that. So I will leave that in the interest of time. We just need to scroll down the bottom click public. Anyone can view this page and click save. And that is it. That is our game published. You can send people the URL, as I say. You can put it on a website, advertise it in social media, but all people need is the URL for the game, or they can simply come into itch.io and they'll be able to see and they'll be able to play your game. I should point out that I'm using Chrome here, and as we can see, it plays pretty well on Chrome. It also works well on Firefox. I think Godot itself recommends using Firefox. It doesn't work on Safari, and I'm not sure how it is on other browsers. So as long as you've got Chrome or Firefox, you are going to be fine. Okay, that brings us to the end of our Robot Miner project. Or at least it does, in the sense that we have a completed game published online. I'm going to stick with this project for a few more sessions because I would like to leave it in such a state as it provides a good foundation for people to make their own projects. So a few times when we've been building the project, I've said I'm doing this in the easiest way, in the interest of time or in the interest of simplicity. I did that particularly in the areas of animation and in actually building our world. So what I would like to do is stick with this project for a few more sessions and look at more advanced player animation and look at things like tile maps, atlases, auto tiling, to really leave this project in a robust state so that people who've worked through it can then use it as a basis or as a reference for their own games. So there will be a few more episodes of Robot Miner, and then we'll move on to a different challenge. But we have a completed game and a published game, so I think we can call that job done.